Some days feel like a blueprint for the future, where energy, justice, oceans, skies, science, and defense are all connected in a single story. Today's headlines are six chapters, but they flow into one journey. We begin at Gujarat's Kandla port, where India has commissioned its first indigenously built 1 megawatt green hydrogen power plant, developed under the National Green Hydrogen Mission. This facility can produce about 140 metric tons of green hydrogen annually through electrolysis, splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity from renewable sources like solar and wind. Green hydrogen has huge applications, replacing coking coal in steel plants, substituting fossil fuel hydrogen in ammonia and methanol production, powering buses and trucks via fuel cells, and storing energy for grid balancing during peak demand. But challenges remain. High production costs at $4 to $6 per kilogram, storage difficulties that require high pressure tanks or cryogenic temperatures, significant water use of 9 liters per kg, and an energy demand of 48 kilowatt hours per kg. To overcome these, India plans to reduce GST, provide low-cost open access electricity, offer incentives like a PLA scheme for green steel, invest $1 billion by 2030 in commercial technology, and create demand via green hydrogen purchase obligations. The mission aims to produce 5 million metric tons per annum by 2030, positioning India as a global hub for production, use, and export. And while clean energy demands speed in scaling, our democracy too needs speed, especially in justice. In Delhi, the Supreme Court has called out significant delays in disqualification proceedings. In the case of Padi Kaushik Reddy versus State of Telangana involving 10 MLAs, the court criticized the speaker's inaction and ordered that proceedings be completed within 3 months from July 31, 2025. Under the 10th schedule, added by the Constitution's 52nd Amendment in 1985, legislators can be disqualified for voluntarily giving up party membership, defying the party whip, or in the case of independent and nominated members, joining a party under certain conditions. Past cases like Kihoto Holohan 1992 held that the speaker acted as a tribunal subject to judicial review, while the Kesham Mekachandra Singh case 2020 directed speakers to decide such petitions within 3 months. The court warned against an Operation Successful Patient Died scenario where justice delayed destroys the law's intent, and urged the parliament to consider independent tribunals for faster, impartial decisions. Just as energy projects need clear timelines and delivery, so does governance, whether it's in courtrooms or coastal waters. India's government has now unveiled a white paper titled Transforming India's Blue Economy, Investment, Innovation and Sustainable Growth, setting a roadmap to 2035. With 11,098 km of coastline and a 2.4 million square kilometer exclusive economic zone, the blue economy is seen a key pillar of Vikshit Bharat 2047, combining economic growth, environmental sustainability and national security. But the sector faces multiple hurdles: overfishing, mangrove and coral degradation, climate impact on fish yield, poor interministerial coordination, limited cold chain and modern port technology, high logistic costs, low private investment, skill shortages and weak financial models. The paper recommends blue bonds, blended finance, sovereign guarantees, public-private partnership, scaling successful models like women-led seaweed farming in Odisha, smart port in Kochi, and ecotourism in the Andaman Islands. And while our coasts look to new economic horizons, our skies too are opening up to connect to the farthest corners of the country. Starlink, SpaceX satellite internet vendor has received a license to operate in India. It uses a constellation of low Earth orbit satellite to deliver wireless internet, enabling connectivity even in the most remote regions from Himalayan villages to disaster-prone coasts. It promises to bridge India's digital divide, support disaster management, enable telemedicine, smart agriculture, IoT applications, and even serve military needs in high altitude areas like Siachen. But affordability remains an issue, with satellite broadband still costlier than terrestrial network. Technical challenges like latency, bandwidth, and data security also need addressing. Experts recommend hybrid models combining satellite and ground network, localization of hardware and pricing, and partnership with Indian telecom firms. And while Starlink connects people across vast distances, another breakthrough this week comes from deep inside us in our own blood. In Bengaluru, researchers have identified a new rare blood group never before recorded anywhere in the world, named CRIB, Cromer India Bengaluru. It's a set of red blood cell antigens carried on the decay accelerating factor CD55, part of the Cromer blood group system with 12 high prevalence and 3 low prevalence antigens. Rare blood groups are found in only 0.1% of the population, making transfusions challenging when matched donors are scarce. This discovery could transform transfusion medicine and genetic research, improving patient safety worldwide. And while science reveals the rare secrets of the human body, engineering is reinforcing the country's defenses on the open seas. The Indian Navy has inducted Himgiri, the third Nilgiri class guided missile frigate under Project 17A. Designed for the blue water operations, Himgiri carries BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, Barak 8 air defense system, and advanced stealth features to evade detection. It is equipped to protect fleets against aerial, surface, and submarine threats. Project 17A is the follow-on to the Shivalik class, with 7 frigates being indigenously built by Mazagovan Dock shipbuilders in Mumbai and GRSC in Kolkata. In one day, India powered up a plan to lead the green hydrogen revolutions, pressed for speed in political justice, started a sustainable ocean economy, opened skies for satellite internet, uncovered a rare genetic key, and strengthened its naval shield. Energy, governance, economy, connectivity, science, defense, all connected, all moving forward. You are watching an affair where the news doesn't just inform you, it connects you to the future.